Hey guys, welcome to week 5 of the UBA, the Uber Battles Association. I'm playing against Gavega, I think it is, or Gavega, I'm not sure, and the Utah Wheeze, presumably short for Wheezing. He's a pretty solid team. So I'm pretty interested to see how this matchup does wind up playing out. I'm just gonna pull it up. Sorry, taking a little bit longer than I expected. My phone's being a bit slow, sorry. It is Zekrom, Mega Metagross, Tapu Bulu, Protean Greninja, Arcanine, Howlucha, Mamoswine, Komala, Genjar, Zapdos, Blastoise, and Grimmsnarl. Which are all pretty interesting. Zekrom's obviously very strong, Mega Metagross is very strong, Protean Greninja is very diverse, and Howlucha is just a Howlucha. So this is the team that I wound up coming with. I am a Choice Band Dugtrio with speed for Mega Metagross. I have high horsepower in case that we are in grassy terrain. This doesn't actually OHKO, I don't think, guaranteed high horsepower, but I just need to get the roll, I guess. It's pretty scary. Sucker Punch is there if he has like a setup speed. Psychic, Thunderwave, physically defensive Mew. He's got a very offensive team, so I'm pretty intimidated by a lot of it. So I've got Psychic to hit a lot of things, Thunderwave to hit other things. The two immunities, Grimmsnarl and Greninja, I appreciate Thunderwaves into. And this is also my Stealth Rock status, so Stealth Rock is pretty good for chipping down the team. Spooky Plate, Bulk Up, Mars Shadow, Special Thief Shadow, Sneak and Close Combat. Nothing switches into the dual stab. I could have run Poison Jab for the Bulu, maybe I'll regret that in-game, but Bulu is weaker this generation with the nerf to grassy terrain, so I'm not as worried. Genesect is a leftover set with some a good bit of Fizz Def investment. The idea is to be able to take hits from the Mega Metagross as well, and to be able to pivot around. So Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Bug Buzz with the leftovers. Manaphy is another very bulky set. It's got Tail Glow and U-Turn, the two kind of moves to decide which one I want to be able to use to capitalize on a switch out. And then Surf and Ice Beam because they offer pretty good coverage against a lot of the team, with the exception of the Protean Greninja, but it's Protean, so it will probably be a different type when it attacks me. And presumably not water. Often I would expect to be dark, because I think Manaphy is very light and doesn't take a lot from Drosnot. And then the Porygon 2 is Toxic, Tri Attack, Foul Play, and Recover. Foul Play hits the Mega Metagross. And then Tri Attack and Toxic is good against a lot of things. Tri Attack goes in on a lot of stuff. I do get the download boost into that, and this is another very physically defensive set, because again, this is a very physically offensive team. I will have to remember in Calc to put a Life Orb on the Bulu. Hopefully they don't actually have a Life Orb, because they don't know how to Calc 2 Life Orbs. Probably will have to like just change the stats, but yeah. Yeah. I'll just get the match now. They're online. Challenge to National Dex Draft, because we're not allowed to have any naughty moves. Sorry, this is quite rushed. They're on their phone. It's because it's New Year's Eve for me right now. Yeah, so pretty busy time of year. Hopefully they pick it up pretty quickly. I'm glad I didn't have a super defensive team, though obviously the Porygon 2 is liable to slow the game down a little. Hopefully not too much, though. Hopefully they accept soon. I'm just gonna message them again. Hopefully nothing's happened problematically on their end. Okay, apparently they just had a small internet issue because they are playing on mobile, because again, you know, it is New Year's Eve, so stuff does unfortunately come up. And they had to work back late tonight, so they're just doing it before heading back home, which I do really appreciate. you know, Hava has been a really nice guy. The scheduling was pretty delayed because of Christmas and now New Year's, but you know, luckily we're getting the match done. This is going to be pretty interesting. Like I said, he's got a very strong team. I might have to challenge him again. Okay. I'll try and keep an eye on... Okay, there we are. Okay, so we have... the Drimsnarl, we have the 3 Ubers, we have the Mamoswine and the Zapdos. Yeah, this is a pretty decent team to play against. He doesn't enjoy close combats at all with this team, with the exception of the Zapdos. Manaphy is pretty good as well. I think maybe I should have had more speed investment. Porygon 2 can Toxic basically everything, and it can Foul Play the only thing it can't Toxic. Genesect hits a lot of this team very hard, and Dugtrio traps most of this team as well. Yeah, Thunderwave Mew is also pretty nice. I think I'm going to lead Genesect. I'm going to click Ice Beam right now. I do wish I had more speed investment on this though. It is quite slow, so... Cool. So, Genesect... Zapdos... So probably knows... Yeah, he'll know that I'm bulky now because of the Thunderbolt damage. I got a pretty high roll. Flamethrower can kill. What is their Ice Beam resist? Is, can Bug Buzz kill? Bug Buzz guaranteed kills, so I think Bug Buzz is my play because I don't have any Bug Buzz resists, and it is stab. Yeah, that was a Greninja they used to have. Well, I'm no longer scared about the Greninja, I guess. Cool. I'm in a very nice position right now, especially because they should be thinking that the Zekrom is faster than me. Sorry, that I'm faster than it, but I guess they don't. If this Dragon dances, yeah, I definitely want to stay in an Ice Beam. Getting the Ice Beam off is very nice. And now I can definitely revenge this with Shadow Sneak. It does suck not to have that anymore, but I think that's okay. Yeah, Shadow Sneak gets me a kill here for free. I could go for close combat if I wanted to really think, but I don't think I want to risk that. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. So I want to go into Manaphy here. Get up a Tail Glow. Luckily I dodge. Agency dodge right there, guys. Agency, and whatnot. Oh, damn. Okay, that does not do a lot of damage. I guess, you know, that does happen when you're not very offensive. I don't think they can switch into this, though. That is really bad, though. Because now they can get the chip off with an attack. Spirit Break, that drops my special attack, that's really bad. Yeah, not getting that last Surf off is not good for me at all. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I think I need to go for the U-turn here. That is... Ah, this is so bad. Okay, yeah, I just need to be in Porygon 2, I guess. It looks like I don't have a choice besides going Porygon. And now they can Toxic for free because I threw away my Genesect. Oh, dude, I should have preserved Genesect. Well, I'm gonna, yeah, because they get a Toxic off on me for free, which is really bad. Thunderbolt, Roost, Toxic. I think I can go Dugtrio here. Get the Choice Band Earthquake off. Yeah, that Reflect is really bad for me. Because if the Metagross has a setup move, yeah. Especially if it is a Thunder Punch variant. I think I still need to attack anyway. Okay. Yeah, that was bad, that was bad, that was bad. I might still be able to win with my Marshadow, though. Metagross, Mega. Took, through Reflect. He took 54%, so yeah, he's not the defense. I didn't expect him to be a defensive set. Okay, so then, what does Marshadow Special Thief do? 40 to 47, that's really bad. So I think I need to go Mew and click Thunder Wave. Now I'm going to get Rocks up. And then Roost. This can be a problem if he gets the... Yeah, it's not going to do enough, I'm sorry. I only have Psychic to chip him down. Yeah, I did expect him to have the Metagross with Rocks, given that he was the Dragon Dance variant of the Zekrom. That's really bad. That was exactly what we didn't want to see. Though... Now, what do I sack? Do I need Mew? Oh, no, Mew's bad here anyway, so I Psychic here. Cool. And now I go Marshadow and I get the Spectral Thief off. And now I get the +1 attack, which is very nice. Plus I do have the Stealth Rock up. And I have a Spooky Plate boost as well. Yeah, no Reflectors up anymore. 54 to 64. So I think my play here is to bulk up first. Air Cutter. Okay, bro. Now I can get the Spectral Thief off and it will kill. With a +1 defense, I hopefully shouldn't be in range of Ice Shard from Mamoswine. Yeah, I'm not in range at all, and Spectral Thief kills. Yeah, not in range at all. That was definitely a Choice Band Mamoswine. Yeah. There was, that he got a near max roll and he still didn't kill. Yeah, yeah, so the paralysis turns on the Manaphy were really scary. It was good that I was able to get the Toxic off with the Paragon too. Just the ability to constantly chip down the Zapdos, as well as being able to get the Rocks up with the Mew was nice. Obviously, if I'd gotten better paralysis turns on the Metagross, then this would have just been a better game for me. And I probably shouldn't have sacked the Genesect, because it meant that I didn't really have an in against the Zapdos. Especially since they didn't have Heat Wave. This team was actually really weak to the Genesect, especially with the special variant that I brought, except for the very, very specially defensive set that they brought on the Grimmsnarks. That took so much from Shadow Sneak, and then nothing from +3 Surf. Like, yes, Light Screen, but Light Screen shouldn't really be accounting for that much. Obviously it was pretty bulky. I was not at +2 at the time. So Sneak does 24 to 29, right? Shadow Sneak. So I did 23. That just means it's max HP. Yeah, so we didn't have any Fizz Dev investment at all, and then the mana fee at +3 should be doing just so much damage, but he must have been like careful, right? But yeah, the Thunderwave power turns were really bad for me, but luckily I did manage to bring it back. Yeah, he was literally max special defense. There was no other way. But yeah, I was able to bring it back. The bulk up there with the Mars Shadow was really good. If they had Thunderwave on the Zapdos, it would have been a much better game for them. Instead of having the Toxic. I mean, as we saw with the Mew, paralysis can really matter in a game. As we saw with the Manaphy as well. The Manaphy also did not enjoy paralysis turns. But yeah, that was pretty close. It was pretty close, pretty tough game. I felt like the sets I brought did pan out. I did have help from the one of the league commissioners, Nerdologist. He's a pretty good player, and he's definitely a nice guy to build with. And I really appreciate his help in this matchup. He was actually the one who suggested the bulk up on the Mars Shadow as well as the defensive Genesect, both of which panned out pretty well. So yeah, that did come out solidly. I probably should have tried to trap the Drumsnarl earlier with the Dog Trio, because if we look at what's Dog Trio doing, yeah, no, Dog Trio is doing crazy amounts of damage to Reflect, and Spirit Break, uninvested, is not gonna kill Dog Trio. Yeah, 68 to 80. So I should have gone into the Dog Trio earlier. Being able to get the 2 Earthquakes off and take it out would have been very good. But yeah, it was a good game. Thank you guys all for watching, and hopefully you'll be able to, hopefully you guys will keep watching throughout the rest of the season. Hopefully I'll be able to continue this 5 weeks undefeated. It's pretty nice. Though you guys know how it went last week. I tried to go undefeated in. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Mars Shadow was very good. Genesect I'm really appreciating. Dog Trio is just a Pokemon that in any Ubers-based format is ridiculous, and in other leagues can be very good as well. So I'm definitely really enjoying a lot of the team composition I have together. I feel like my team has, it's been raised to me, my team doesn't have the best matchup against flying types, but my opponent didn't bring Hawlucha this week, which I think was very good for me. Not to mention that I have already beaten Yveltal and Ho-Oh, so Lugia is really the only big flying type that I have left to play against. So I'm not really sure that I would really be able to make a transaction that would fix that in a meaningful way, especially given that I have already beaten the 2, though Ho-Oh didn't come the week that I played it. I guess if one of my opponents, like if the Ho-Oh player trades away the Ho-Oh, that could be pretty scary, but I'm not sure that will happen. But yeah, definitely thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate those of you who, they come, they leave a like, they watch the episodes, and just really makes me feel, it adds a whole another aspect of enjoyment to playing the draft format, which is already a very fun format within itself, from the drafting to the building to the games themselves. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm just in a real New Year's Eve sort of mood, I guess. But hopefully I'll stick on with you guys and get even more throughout 2020.